All right. So today we're going to try and tackle Russia 6 with Ocean and Rising Heat. Because this is a combination I've not had before, or won a game against, or with. Wow, I need to have this coffee. Okay, so I haven't played against Russia in a long time. So I'm trying to think about how I want to play this. Um, we should have some good movement to push stuff into the ocean, right? Some good control. Hmm. That's not bad though, is it? Um, okay, that's the vague plan. I kind of want to get on this coast here. We we're probably going to skip one of these jungles, probably the coast. But we're going to need a sacred site a little bit closer. So I could just double grow here, just to guarantee it. Or do the old slow growth. Well, I do quite like that. I don't know. For ocean, I think we're going to play it slow as well. Let's see what we get for power cards. Defense. I like calls to like. I actually really like this card. It can stop. It can solve quite a few lands. Blood draws. More beasts on the board might be quite nice. Interesting. I like also it's got water. But I am looking at this defense as well. This will help the inland land. Unless I'm I'm doing all sorts of like mental maths just to see if we can make this work. We can pull this explorer into here. That will stop the build, and that's really powerful against Russia. We could defend this. That's going to be 3-5. So this board is kind of sorted. So, like calls to like. I could use this on the ocean, couldn't I? No, I can't because it will have nothing in it. It's not as good as I thought it would be. Flow down river could actually be even better to push some towns, some explorers, and it's got the huge range. I think I'm going to pick that up. Okay, where do we want to go? I like going top track with ocean for a little bit just to get the elements, and then going bottom. So that is what I'll do. We must believe that we will defend. I kind of might want to drown some stuff here, so let's do it. Right, we're all over the island. I want to do Call of the Deeps, and we've only got one card play. That's okay. Right, so in terms of heat, we've got lots of range anyway. We kind of just really need to set up here. Though I would like a sacred site on this land here because it's got a beast on there. So I could make my way there, I suppose. Let's see. Ooh, extra range for ocean. Could be really interesting. With all of their powers. Now bearing in mind ocean, the innates only target coastal lands. So what about their uniques actually? Yeah, coastal. So we'd have to draft something to make use of that. Could be good. Gift of Power. Shame that hasn't gone to Ocean. Trying to think about what's good against Russia in particular. The extra range to Ocean might work really well later with some majors, just to clear up the board. I'm going to try it. I don't often get that card. Okay, we add a presence. I think we just go right to the bottom track. We'll get a little bit closer to the ocean. Okay, so we're probably going to skip this. We could call on the herders just to clear that out. Though annoyingly, we haven't got any presence there. of the ocean. That's okay. Maybe we save that for next turn then. We could use it anyway just to stop the next build on the next explore. Give some energy to ocean. Don't have this innate and that annoys me. Not massively, but I would quite like it. We could shift. This potentially could stop a lot of builds with this innate. We can clear out some empty lands. We can stop another one by pushing presence. Let's try it. This is all new. This is all new stuff. So let's just give Ocean a boost of energy. And let's gather this to stop the build. And see how it goes. Okay. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Because we can clear out this land, which would be beneficial. Push that in there, destroy the other one. And we can just do the same with this one here, which is also pretty good. We could push towards the ocean. Awesome. So that board is looking really nice. We've got to defend here. Bit worried about this sands. I think I want to get this ocean online. So let's see. There and there. Yeah. Right, let's get that element because I like that. And let's pop that over here. Okay, cool. We don't have a sacred site. We could just make a sacred site here, actually. Oh gosh. That kind of makes sense to me. Okay. There we go. That's really helping out heat, and I don't know if they need the help at the minute. But it gives us breathing room. That's the important thing. What's happening here? Do we have a defense or anything to do here? I'm tempted to maybe skip this actually. Skip this Ravage to save the Dahan, and because it's coastal. We're probably going to move presence in there eventually and just try and deal with that as soon as we can. Well, let's see what we get. Let's see what miner we get. Ooh, okay. Call to guard would feasibly sort that land out. That's very nice. Got some nice elements with Quicken as well. We like sacred sites and we like defense. Some nice cards here. Oh gosh. I don't know what to do. The earth and the air is good for our elements anyway, I guess. Do we hope? Do we hope and pray? That's 4 damage. If we bring that Dahan in there as well, I feel like we do it. I feel like we do it. Right, and we continue. Got a decision here. Do we start building up a sacred site here? I think we need one here first. Just to cover more. That was a weird sound. Was that me? Okay, interesting. As for Ocean, we've got 2 card plays. We definitely want to do the defend. And maybe just flow down river. It would be nice to get this innate online though. Do some drowning. Tidal Boon isn't going to do anything. I think we... Oh no, keep forgetting. That's still going to be 2 damage if we leave an Explorer there. That does get us another drown. Interesting. Is it worth it? Maybe. I feel like we do need to work on this board a bit, and that might help us. So let's give it a go. Oh, have we got more card plays? Yes, we do. Do we need the reach? Probably not. We want Call to Guard. And maybe we could stop some more things from being an issue. Although we know we want to skip, don't we? Okay, let's give that a go. Right, let's try and believe. Defend. Oh gosh, right. And then we'll skip this one. And then for Ocean, we'll defend there. Okay, that seems okay. Lots of fear happening. Oof, that's annoying. Right. So we can't push that into the ocean, which is a shame. I guess we just pop it here. Okay, that's going to skip the Ravage. That's all good. What are we doing? Oh, I forgot this was a thing. This escalation. It's not an escalation, is it? It's because we didn't add Blight. Oh dear. Okay, well, let's just add that to there and just make that just... Oh no. Just a terrible land. Okay, that's not what I want to see. Right, Ocean's got stuff to do. We can drown stuff. We can drown a town. Wow, I don't know what we're going to do about this. Well, this is the only target, so let's just do it. I don't really want to get rid of Dahan, but I also want to thin this out. This might have to Blight. Both of these might have to Blight. I kind of want to save this presence as well. We do have a fear card. We could feasibly... Oh, this is scary, isn't it? How are we going to deal with this? We could skip it. That could be a prime skip target. I think we just do it here. Can we push it into the ocean? Nope, we're still going to have to push it. Okay. I guess there for now is fine. Okay. I think that gave us double fear. Okay. Okay. If I want to save this presence, I have to reclaim. I don't really want to reclaim. I kind of just want to get to 3 card plays. Let's see. We're still looking good for heat. So I think I want to save the skip and reclaim next turn. Why does that make that noise? It's a weird noise for heat. Okay, interesting. Right. We'll get 3 card plays. That's pretty good. So I think we should do it. Is this a time for a major? It could very well be. Let's see what we get. Ooh, infinite vitality. That's pretty cool. Doesn't have fire, but we do have a lot of earth. Should be good for blight removal. Is that something that we want? Pyroclastic flow is also pretty cool. Gets rid of a lot of explorers. That could be really fun, actually. with the range as well. We get some presence in there. I'm going to try it. That sounds really fun. We'll keep the range. Call to guard. I don't really want to get rid of that, but it's... I don't know. I kind of feel like we need the skip. Extra presence movement is really good. Let's just get rid of it. It's painful, but what are you going to do? Okay, we'll go there, so at least we can target. We could play all of these. Look at this. We don't get the threshold. We are one away. We need one air. Is this going to be good? We could do 2 damage anywhere. It is fast as well. 2, 3, 1, 2. We can reach all the way over there. If only we had the elements. No, we don't have air on the spirit board. I don't know. I say we just do it. Let's see what happens in the slow as well. Okay, ocean. I do want to get to 3 card plays. That is something I want to do. However, I also feel like I need to get some presence in here before I reclaim and have to... yeah. We could start digging for a major as well. Ooh. Trees speak. I mean, that would save that land. Voice of command as well? I think we have a sacred site there. No. I think we just go for tree speak here. And what do we want to get rid of? I really like all of these cards. Tidal Boon. We lose a moon though. I really like this card. Am I valuing it too much? Maybe. Because it's kind of gain 1 energy, destroy a town, because we're gonna be pushing towns into the ocean, right? The blight movement is pretty good as well. I don't know, I just like the card on ocean. So is there one of these cards which isn't going to get a lot of value? I feel like this is often redundant because it wasn't very strong last turn because we didn't have enough targets to drown. But it is 0 cost. Oh, this is such a difficult position to be in. Call of the Deeps is really good as well, I think. Tidal Boon. Again, that's so good. Right, we're doing it. We're just getting rid of that. Okay, we're going to add a presence. We will add a presence. I guess here. Since I'm going to assume we're going to be able to save it. Let's go there. Okay, we get to drown a town if possible. We're not going to build a town there. We could get an event which stops disease from working. In which case, I think it would be right to actually... Oh gosh, right. Let's do this again. To actually put it in here. Because we're probably going to reclaim. We can just retreat if it's not the case. Done that wrong again. Wow, okay. So what am I doing here? I'm adding a presence, and I want to add this presence over here. Maybe a sacred site near here was good, and then I want to push this presence into here. There we go. And we'll just play both of these cards. Right, gosh, that was a long growth. Okay, so this will get rid of 4 damage. That is huge. We'll push that into the ocean. I think we get double fear, right? Oh, just this nightmare land. Sure. Yeah, we do get double fear. That's really interesting. Okay. We could reach a lot of places with Pyroclastic Flow. We can get rid of a lot of explorers there. It's a lot of damage, but we're going to have to add a blight. Maybe we just do thin that out a bit over there. Once we've got the elements, I think this would be really cool. Especially with the wilds. There's no other targets, really. Let's just do it. And this needs to be pushed probably towards the coast. We could, actually. We could just stop this build. And let that blight. It's going to blight anyway. Probably better to do that and protect the beasts. Let's do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Ooh, okay. Right. Gosh, oh no. We've got a lot of fear cards, actually. I'm a bit worried about the extra card on the build. Okay. Okay, gosh, what is going on? Okay, skip the explore. That's really good. What were the fear cards? Gather, okay. Ravage. Oh no. Oh, I forgot about that Russia. Oh no. Oh gosh, this is awful. Well, I guess we could have pushed that into the ocean. Well, we might have to play this game again. Okay. It's been a long time since I've seen and played against Russia. Okay, Tidal Boon. I guess we just give that. We can push some Dahan. Okay. Do we want to? I don't think so. Yeah, this might be a rematch. Let's just skip that for now. We can gather 2 into here, push that into there, and push that into there. Then push the... Okay. Okay. Mountains build. That's really good. That's probably the best card we could get. Drown a town. We've got no targets. Can you do anything? 2 damage to things. Well, that's good because that stops the ravage, and that's something I needed to be cognizant of. Okay. This targets nothing, so let's just do that. Right. Ocean we need to reclaim. Tree Speak is good, but let's see if we can get a better major. Do we have any? We do have Destroyed presence. Vigor is very exciting. Bit of a random pick, but could be really good for just destroying a lot of explorers. I think we do it. Okay. Right, we need to retreat. Okay. That's going to add a blight. Oh, That's going to add 2 blight. I think we need to skip. Interesting. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. Right, I guess we reclaim. And Pyroclastic Flow, we might have to just do it in this land and just take the blight and be okay with that. We've got 5 energy and a miner. Okay. Ooh. Promises of Protection could be really good with Vigor. I think we do that. Okay, we're building something. We've got 3 card plays. I feel like we need to skip something. We need to let something through just to add a blight. This build is really good. If we explore in the mountains, that's really bad though. Oh dear. If we do Pyroclastic Flow, we can completely wipe this out if we get the elements. And we need this. No. We need earth. We need this exactly. And then we get it. I think that seems okay. And we've got some good innates there. Yep. That works for me. We could defend that. We'll let this blight. Vigor, maybe we could use next turn. We could either just do Call of the Deeps. Yes. We'll do that and then we'll push all the explorers in there and then we'll destroy them. That is the plan. Tidal Boon. Might not do anything. Vigor will save the next turn. It's not going to do much, is it? We could drown something. It's not going to do much either. Tidal Boon? Just for the energy? Gets us some fear. And we need... Well, we haven't got enough card plays. Okay, let's try that. So what we want to do, we want to grab this, grab that, and push that in there. That's huge. And then we get here. And then what do we want to skip? Probably this. We'll skip that. Oh no, I didn't do the range. Oh crap. Can we go back? I think we just need the range. We won't worry about the damage. We just need to get rid of all of these. Okay, so we need the range. We need to do this. Grab, grab. Okay. And then we'll get the fill. And then we'll do this over here. We'll push that into the ocean. Destroy everything else. Oh dear. Okay. We need somewhere to cascade. That seems safe enough. We need to push this somewhere. We'll push that there. Is that everything? And then we skip. We need to skip this. Gosh. Add a blight to land with adjacent to buildings, and we can destroy presence to stop that. We're gonna add 1 blight. Maybe we just add 1 blight there, and then destroy 2 presence here. Split the difference. Okay, Strife. That's quite interesting. Two targets. I guess we add it onto there. I guess, sure. Right, we'll ravage there. We'll skip it. We'll add a blight. That's okay. Okay. Where do we want these? What's this for? What do we need to add? Oh, because we... Oh. I don't know what this is for. Is this? Pressure for fast profit? On each board. We added blight there. Okay. Is this the escalation? Oh, yes, it is the escalation. It's the mountain escalation. Oh, okay. So I don't want to do that. Now I understand what it is. I guess. We do have this innate. But we're going to build in the mountains, aren't we? So I don't want to do that. Maybe just put them in there. Oh gosh. Wow. Okay. Well, we can do sort of something about that. I don't want to reclaim again. Sip of coffee time. Okay. See if we've got anything for ocean. We've got no tie. I guess we just give the energy to heat. Again, we can't drown a town. Where do we want to put this? We can stop a build. We've got a lot of range. We could feasibly just get rid of everything on here. And that's okay. That could be solved. We can stop that build. This is going to ravage twice. So I feel like we just need to get rid of that. Sure. Okay, I don't feel like this game is going hugely well. We could set up a Vigor turn, which could do actually a lot of damage. We could like push some Dahan in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. That could be huge actually. Maybe take this. Hopefully get some defense there. I think I'm going to have to reclaim anyway. Do you want to see if I can get any more mages? Don't think so. Gold's Law. I like it. I like it a lot. And if we're going to do Vigor this turn, it's not going to be huge. I would like at least 3 card plays. So let's just do this. Okay, so if we 3 card plays, we can always skip. The mountains we don't have to worry about, which is really nice. We might end up skipping this. We could use Vigor to go into here. We could defend that. hopefully get some defense with the fear card or event. If I do that, do I need anything else than that? Can't move my mic, I can't see the icon. And then we can do vigor. Maybe drown some stuff. We could, yeah, we could actually maybe drown something there. Do we need the defense? We don't have the energy. Let's try it. Let us try it. So we want to use this. Oh no, we don't have the range. Oh no. Ugh. So maybe actually, maybe we don't need that. We just use that there. We can actually use it in the fast actually, there's no rush. So if we don't use that, could we just get our innates online? Interesting. I do want the skip. We could use that in the fast here. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. I don't think we need. Don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. I think. The thing is, as well, with Ocean, what's Vigor gonna do? Maybe we just do this and just defend this land. That can blight. We'll skip that. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Because if we just play that, I think we can take the hit there if we need to. Save Vigor for next turn. We can defend that. Fear card will probably take care of that. We can skip that. Maybe just work on some seeing this and then get our innates going. Some extra pushing. Let's try it. Okay, we want to skip this, that's for sure. How are we doing here? Not looking too bad. Okay, Ocean. We'll defend this land and hope for the best. That's really sad. Oh no, this is going to ravage as well. Oh man, I hate... Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. And then we can push that there. That stops that ravage. Okay. This is going to ravage though. So since it's going to ravage anyway, let's just push it there. Okay. Wow. We can push that there. We can push that back. Terror level 2. Okay, we can push that back on the beast. Sure. We can push that. Probably there. We can push that there. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Probably push that there. And push that there again. Wow, what just happened? Okay. We can do some removing of stuff. That's really nice. We'll get rid of that. These are going to take care of everything, right? Anyway. I don't want to. Okay. Okay. Ah, this is bad. Right, we're going to skip that. We're going to ravage there. Oh no. Oh no, we need to keep that, don't we? This is so bad. It's okay. We can always expand there again. This is going to cascade. And we're defeated. Okay, that was a terrible game. A terrible game because I forgot how Russia worked. But we learn. We learn. We live and learn. Okay, I need to mark that on my my spreadsheet as a loss. That's really sad. All right, where are you? We need. What have we got? We've got heat. Oh, what board were you on? A. F was ocean. And. Gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here actually. Probably play something else. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.